You know that saying we always say when we see something good and we want it for ourselves? You know, God when, that one. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies with gentle hands, I'm here to tell you, no be so. Okay? No be so. Things that people portray that makes you wish you were in their shoes without fully knowing and understanding what they've done to be where they are is very risky. Very risky. This movie that I watch is the exact reason why you should never wish for someone else's life. This movie is called What You Wish For, and it is very remarkable, and it will leave you glued to your screen. If you think you had an idea of the outcome of this movie, my dear, my friends, family, loved ones, members, think again. This movie called What You Wish For is a 2022 movie about a guy called Ryan who reunites with his longtime friend of 12 years, Jack, and he meets up this guy in a fancy house. His friend is living the dream, and sure, if you were in his shoes, you'd want that kind of stress-free life. So he stayed on wishing on the life his friend had so he could let go of his own life and the difficulties that came with it. Little did he know. Guys, little did he know. See, I'm not even going to spoil this movie because it's so good and I want you guys to see it. That's all I'm going to say. The suspense will kill you. The suspense is killing. Speaking of suspense, that's one thing I truly loved about this movie. And ladies and gentlemen, stop following people you don't know to their houses. There's a girl called Alice in this movie. She saw two guys just drinking on their own and decided, you know what, let me just group with you guys. Let me just sit down. And she followed them home. Why? Two strangers. They're not your mother's children. They're not your father's children. Why? You know what, let's just end it there. Now, small spoiler because this movie is just so good. So this guy called Ryan decided to steal the identity of his friend who killed himself, Jack, because he couldn't take the guilt of the things that he had done in his life. Like I said, do not wish for something that you do not know of. And then he was met with a life-changing experience. He decided to be Jack. Ryan decided to be Jack. Bro thought the job of his friend was just to cook for rich people, but that wasn't the case, guys. Whatever you're thinking, I assure you, nothing will prepare you for the outcome of this movie. Honestly, I loved everything about this movie, coupled with the fact that these actors are not your regular Tom Cruise or Samuel L. Jackson or Zendaya. You know, the likes of them. In fact, this is my first time seeing most of the faces, and for the main character, Ryan, played by Nick Stahl, he has been in amazing movies, some that I've seen like Knights of the Zodiac, and even one of the most iconic movie ever, Terminator 3. Look, guys, like I said, I do not want to spoil this movie. It's a really, really good movie. The pacing, the cinematography, the lighting, the acting, everything about this movie is top notch. I didn't find any fault, maybe because I'm being biased, because one of the things I really like about movies is the storyline. The storyline about this movie left me glued to my seat and I was so excited. It's not about horror or jump scares or whatever it is. So most of the time it's about the storyline and how the thing progresses to bringing light to some things, spicing it up. It's not the one that you say, oh, you know what, I can actually predict the ending of this movie. No, this movie is something different. Anyways, this movie is a big 8. It's getting an 8 in my books, so watch it. You will love it. For everybody that likes mystery thriller, watch this movie. And that's all on the movie segment. Until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.